If you're looking for intellectual, informed basketball takes, and you want to bring in media that knows what they're talking about, look no further than
always push the pace, yeah. And we really study tape, y'all just view the highlights, man, we really watching games, yeah. You just watch from the stands, we run 3-man weeks, Paul, Trey, and Allen, yeah. Way more than a fan, we got love for the game, we don't have to pretend. Got it out the mud like you get it off the glass. I'm the run the fast break, throw me the outlet. Yeah, we got it out the mud like you get it off the glass. Time to run the fast break, throw me the outlet. We on the brink, it's fast break. We on the brink, it's fast break. Let's go.
I would just like to go on the record and say that we have the best theme song of any sports show on national television and online.
Say that. Say that. Say that. Dre, you told them.
I did.
This is where they need to be. You done tried, told them.
All I do is tell
what they here looking for? What they here looking for?
Informed, intellectual basketball takes.
What else? What else? What else?
You're hearing the good word. The good word about the game. Come on, man.
What else?
We're here for fast breaks.
What else?
I don't know. What else you want from me? Keep going, but I got more words to say. What you want to hear, boss?
Wake it up, wake it up, wake it up, wake it up. What up, Fast Breaks family? I missed you all.
Oh,
I had
crazy.
to go attend some nuptials. You know, love is abound. Quietly counting down the days till your boy does what he gonna have to do when he gonna have to do it, how he gonna have to do it the way we like it to be done. Taking my notes as I attend the beautiful moments.
Taking notes you are.
You heard? Okay. You already know what it is, Fast Breaks family. You know who I be, Ro, the hostess with the mostest, and you notice to my right, the prolific, the opinionated, the antagonizing. Crown him.
No. It's King Dre. It's King Dre, okay?
Yeah, well, you copy King Dre. What's this?
Above him, the one who cannot be turned for nobody, the one who stands on his pivot, stands on his square, no matter what the opposition brings to him in the air. That is Coach Paul, PRR Sports, Paul Robinson. And to his left, the architect, the man, the myth, the legend. We call him Morpheus.
I like that.
What?
The architect.
I like that.
The architect. We call him Morpheus. He's trying to lead you boys out of the matrix. Free your minds.
That's a title.
Alan, the man,
the coach, and the host. I like this.
You feel me?
That's crazy.
Also, what better guidance could you have in life? You got a host, you got a king, you got a coach, you got an architect.
I mean, I'm going to say the Kings, but this is a good second.
I mean, yes.
And I was just going to say, I made a joke. I said Paul standing on his toes with a 56 perimeter D, but I just want to say.
Why his toes?
You said standing 10 toes
Wait,
down.
say that sentence again, brother.
Oh, I messed up. I meant to say standing 10 toes down.
You said he's standing on his toes with a 54 feet perimeter D. Is that what you just said?
56 perimeter D. Let me just say what I was gonna say, okay? What I was gonna say.
Was 2K.
I was saying, yeah, it was a 2K thing, but I just want to say,
Yeah.
you don't quietly be locking people up with just knowledge. He doesn't have the skills to do what he's doing. I just see him doing it.
He doesn't have the what?
The skills. The skills in 2K. They don't give him the attributes to do it. He just be doing it with knowledge and vibes.
Let me say something quick.
Yeah.
2K25 is one of the best 2Ks to come out in a long time. And a lot of people don't peep it because they are so used to playing cheese basketball, gimmick basketball.
Yes.
But this 2K is very much the closest we see to a simulation.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Since like 16.
Yep. Do you think 2K could ever
arcade simulation?
Do you think 2K could ever get back to Game of the Year consideration?
I think this year should be considered for Game of the Year, honestly.
Nah, I already know.
I don't think so.
The real gamers have already selected what the Game of the Year should be.
Yeah, I was gonna say because real gamers don't mess with like sports games like that. They already got like I don't think 2K
Black Myth Wukong and stuff like that. Black Myth Wukong? Y'all heard that?
Yes.
Never heard that.
You would actually love it, Alan. Not gonna front.
They saying Astrobot is the one this year.
Astrobot, really?
That's what they saying.
And to be honest with you, though, a lot of 2K ruined the generation. A lot of people for years it's been subpar because they had no competition. So there are people, adults, literal adults, who don't like this 2K because you can't cheese in it. And you got to think.
Oh wait, it already happened.
10 years ago, they've been used to playing that type of cheese, run behind the screen, speed boost, pump fake, cheat. Like they don't really play ball. That's the problem.
Yeah, IGN already had their 2025. Oh, they just for New York. Yeah, in New York, IGN gave Astrobot Game of the Year.
I only play 2K. I don't even know all these other games.
So I thought it was going to be Sparking Zero, but I'm not going to lie. A lot of people are upset with it.
It wasn't even nominated. It wasn't even nominated.
I know.
Sparking Zero.
But you know how I know sport games can get back? Because College Football 25 was nominated. So was UFO. So was UFO 50.
UFO was that UFC game?
UFC?
I think so. I could be tripping.
UFO? What sport
UFO
is that?
50. What's that? Is that a sport game? Oh no, I'm tripping. That's a combat game. I'm tripping. My fault. I just saw a number and I was like, "Oop, sport." Gotta be a sport. All right, enough of that talk. Let's get into it. There was a big announcement Thursday night. TNT. We're so happy that we still have them, that we're going to have them moving forward because they are still the platform for the NBA to announce every year. All-star starters and reserves. It's about that time, ladies and gentlemen and ladies. We are at the halfway point in the year. Common misconception that the All-Star game is the halfway point of the season. It is not. It is actually 2/3. If you look at the records, teams have played over 41 games already. So we are a little bit past the halfway point. And the All-Star starters were announced. In the West, that man with aura at the starting point guard, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, SGA. At the two guard, I'm going to say he's starting point. At the two guard, Legacy Edition, and we'll argue about what.
Wait. It's not the same format. You know that, right?
Yes, let it rock. It don't matter. I'm just calling him the starting point guard.
All right. We're just saying.
Because in my mind, the starters, you're still getting, awarded position-wise. At the two guard, Legacy Edition, which we'll probably argue about from down there in the Bay. Wardell, built for Wardell, Stephen Curry Jr. The man in the middle, undeniable this year, no matter how much I particularly don't like him. Horseman, Nikola Jokic.
Horseman.
Horseman. Yeah, that's me.
From the Valley, the Slim Reaper, Easy Money Sniper, one of only 2 basketball players who still
Say his OG
great.
nickname.
I said Slim Reaper. Oh, Durantula.
There you go.
KD, Kevin Durant. And then, as always, a mainstay for the last 21 years, the perennial All-Star, the perennial Kobe Bryant All-Star MVP, the King. Some people's GOAT. From LA, LeBron James.
You're for the 3rd best basketball player ever.
That's hate. Why are you doing that?
We're not doing that today.
That's not hate. That's
hate.
Wow. 3rd best basketball player ever.
That's hate.
That's not hate. That's just facts.
In the East, one of my personal idols, a guy who I've modeled my modern game after.
Jalen Brunson?
You just ruining the draft.
As a Knick fan, he didn't even allow him to introduce.
Yeah.
I didn't
I
look
had
Jalen
sauce
Brunson.
for him. I had so much more sauce for him.
Before the pod started, I told him he's not a real Knicks fan. He's
sad.
He didn't only put no sauce. He questioned it. He said, "You modeled your game after Jalen."
Right.
Who would ever do that? Small guards who can shoot and are not super athletic.
I just didn't know for you. I just didn't know. But all right, keep going. I'm sorry. Keep going.
No, it's over now. Yeah, Jalen Brunson from the Knicks. Yeah, moving on.
The captain.
The starting 2 guard from the team with the best record in the NBA. We did not see it coming, but it is here nonetheless. We call him Spider. One of the last brand athletes holding down Adidas along with Ant, because Adidas basketball is struggling. Mitchie Mitch. D. Mitch, Donovan Mitchell. In the center, we're going to have to talk about this. We're going to have to talk about this. The New York market fans strike again. And Catman, yeah, that's him. He gets an all-star starting 9. Carl Anthony Towns.
Big bodega. Come on now.
Next to him, at the 4, another undeniable, Gigi, that Antetokounmpo man from the Bunks, Giannis Antetokounmpo. His brother was not invited.
He'll be there. Don't worry.
Don't worry. Who did he pull up on the other day? Thanasis pulled up on someone that was calling him trash. I thought.
Yo, you have to learn these Greek names, brother.
What?
You have to learn these Greek names.
What's his name? Hold on. What's his name?
A's are pronounced several different ways. You need to learn the way they pronounce their A's.
What's his name?
Thanasis, bro.
Thanasis. My fault.
Can you try? I want to pull up all 4 of the names and have you try to pronounce their names, bro.
That's hilarious.
That would actually
That's gonna remind me of
what?
Who he played for. It's gonna be like who he played for.
All I know is that 2 of them or 3 of them are champions. That last one has to figure it out.
That's crazy.
Wait, does he even play ball? The one who's not a champion?
No,
that's what he has to figure out.
I'm pretty sure he's an accountant. I'm not even playing.
I don't even count.
The Antetokounmpo brothers. Yeah, there's the Nassus. Oh no, I lied. No, Alex. Yeah, Alex Hoops.
I think. Is he the oldest one? That's the oldest one, right?
No, he's
older.
He's the youngest.
Yeah, he's the youngest. He plays.
The youngest one played for Lakers.
No, that was another one. Alex is younger.
There's another one.
He plays in the Greek basketball league. He's got to figure it out.
Wait, there's 4 or 5 brothers. I swear they had.
There's 4.
One.
Kostas is the one that played for the Lakers and is a champion.
Okay.
I'm not gonna lie. The Bucks letting go of Thanasis might have messed some things up.
They let him go?
Yeah, he's not on the team. He hasn't been on the team all year.
Because he tore his ACL or something, so they didn't sign him on for this year.
No way. Are you serious?
Yeah, that's
I feel like
honestly.
I feel like this should have been. I feel like this should have been bigger news.
I know he's the GOAT to some people.
When they were doing bad in the beginning of the season, I remember teasing them saying like that's probably why, because Teagues played for the Bucks and he was saying that like
it said on July 28th, oh no, he signed a 1 year. And then on May it was announced he would require surgery, and so he's not currently signed.
He's not currently on the roster.
Are you sure they didn't do? You sure they didn't do injury? You sure they didn't do injury reserve, like injury waiver or whatever they call it?
Injury reserves.
You know what I mean? Though, when like you get like someone has a year-ending career, you get like an extra roster spot, but you still keep them.
Yeah.
I don't think they did that. It seems like he's off the roster. Because I remember people talking.
Yeah, but you wouldn't list him, right? Because you get an extra roster spot.
That's a good point.
So potentially,
but he's not around.
Anyway, and then finally, the final All-Star starter, the face of the league, and I'm not going back and forth about it. Unfortunately, he wears that nasty green color and plays in that nasty city over yonder. JT Big Deuce Jason Tatum. Fellas, fans accounted for 50% of the vote to determine the All-Star starters, while current NBA players and media panel accounted for 25% each. Did they get it right? And let's go one by one. Let's start in reverse. Let's go with the East, and let's start with Jalen Brunson. Yes, we can move on.
100%. There's no question.
Donovan Mitchell. Yes, we can move on.
Yeah.
Giannis. Yes, we can move on.
Of course.
Jason Tatum. Yes, we can move on.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, just checking. Just checking the temperature.
Of course.
All right, let's argue.
No, there's nothing to argue about. There's literally nothing to argue about.
Alan, I'm going to Alan first. I'm going to Alan first. Do the Knicks deserve 2 All-Star starters?
Yes.
Alan Didier. Alan Didier. Do the Knicks deserve 2 All-Star starters?
Who are you gonna give it to? Anthony Davis?
As third in the East. As third in the East. The Knicks deserve 2 All-Star starters.
You give an All-Star spot to Austin.
I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to Alan.
That's a fact, though. That is a fact. Wait a second.
I don't want to hear from you.
I'm gonna say, yeah, they deserve it. Not because the Knicks signed third place, but honestly, Jalen Brunson and Karl Anthony Towns have been the best in the positions in the East, man.
100%.
I can't argue them being on there despite what the Knicks record. If they're losing, I would maybe have an argument, but the fact that they're still winning and they just clearly, Karl Anthony Towns has been by far the best center in the East and probably the second best center in the league. Could have some arguments about it. But
argue with your mama, not with us.
He's definitely been the best in the East by far. Like he took his game up to a whole new level, and I'm so happy for him. So I'm not arguing him at all. And you know what I'm about to say. Are they 2 Jersey guys? They both deserve it. I don't care.
Big Jersey.
Cat is the second highest scoring center in the league. Mm-hmm. He is the highest rebounding in the league. Yeah, he's the highest rebounding in the league. Field goal percentage. Well, you have all the I only dunk guys ahead of him, so we're not going to count that. 3-point percentage, he's second
in the league.
Free throw percentage,
he's second in the whole league.
No, for centers.
Oh, okay.
Imagine the whole league.
Blocks.
He's up there with the whole
blocks. He's nowhere near anything in blocks.
Big men lead in 3-point percentage, but what does Fast Breaks know about that?
Assists, he's 5th in the league for centers and assists. He's having an all-star year for sure.
So what's the
debate? If we take away positions, if we say we take Giannis as the big man of the East, right? Because we said the format is different. We don't do centers and forwards. If we take Giannis as the big man in the East, is there no other forward or guard in the East that you believe deserves to be a starter? Alan Didier,
a forward or guard over Cat. Maybe actually, no, not really. Not really. Over Cat, nah. Not in the East, bro. I can't think anyone I would have a starter. He's been playing on an MVP level, honestly. He's just not getting no love for it, but he's been playing at a highly elite level, offensively at least. And there's no one I think I would take over him. That's not already a starter.
Can I ask you a question, Farrell?
In the
Go
East.
ahead. Go
Do
ahead.
you believe that Jalen Brunson absolutely should be a starter?
For sure.
Karl Anthony Towns objectively has played better than Jalen Brunson this year.
Objectively. And we love Jalen Brunson. He's the captain, but he's
So
actually
far, he has played better than him. So therefore, that answers your question.
Well, you know what? I'm honestly not even. My big point is they shouldn't have two starters. So if you want to say Cat is the starter, sure, but that even makes my argument better for who the starting person that I'm thinking of should be.
So you don't think Jalen Brunson should be?
I think there's a guard in the East that is an all-star starter.
Who?
Over Jalen Brunson.
If you say Tyrese Maxey, I don't want to hear it.
No.
Over Jalen Brunson, though.
The guard in the East who's fourth in the league in scoring. Yeah. The guard in the East who is top 10, who is also top 10 in assists.
Oh my God, man!
I'm
tired of you. I'm tired of you. He's a reserve. His team is trash.
But why? So we care about winning for all stars.
We do care about winning. Yes.
For all stars.
Yes.
That's
all right. Then Kobe should have never been an all-star from 2004 to 2008.
No. It's different. It's different for Kobe.
Tell me why. Tell me why.
Because everything he did between 2004 and 2008 was so historic.
I'm gonna be quiet.
No, I really mean that. The man was averaging over 30 points for 2 years.
35. This is why I don't like that you get to talk about Kobe on our platform. You don't be you don't be doing it justice. I don't want the fans to think you're
over 35. I'm just it's over 30. It's over 30. But yeah, 35 points for 2 seasons, man. I don't care. Like, his team was so trash, but he was still giving historic numbers. That's like it. There's no consideration. And Trae Young isn't doing the same. He's not giving you historic.
I love how you think I'm talking about Trae Young.
LaMelo. I thought so too.
Trae Young is not fourth in the league in scoring.
Yeah. I knew you was talking about LaMelo.
Is he not?
Yeah.
LaMelo's going crazy.
Oh, LaMelo. His team is also trash.
29 points a game. 5.4 rebounds, 7.5 assists. He's averaging a steal.
You love studio gangsters.
On 40%.
You love studio gangsters.
What does that mean in this context?
You never heard Chuck say it? Studio gangsters, guys that look nice on trash teams, so their numbers are good. I love LaMelo, but come on, he's 14th. His team is 14th. He'll be a reserve. Sure.
14 out of 15 in the whole conference is kind of crazy.
It's bad.
I will say, in my opinion, it's a balance of personal statistics and winning. It's a balance. You can't overlook one for the other too much. It's a balance.
Now, if you ask me, should he be named?
And he's losing so much.
Yeah.
And the field goal percentage of the turnovers kind of
sure, but for me, I feel like I think where winning comes into play is when you start putting multiple all-stars on one team. I feel like if you're not a top 4 seed in the league, how are we gonna say you have multiple all-stars on your team? What does that communicate to the fans? How does that make sense? So the Knicks are the only. If the Knicks have 2 starters in the East and they're third,
because
does that make sense?
Yeah, because the 2 starters are balling. Like we are so heavily reliant on Cat and Jalen Brunson that it makes sense because of how well they play and the stats that they put up.
And they're doing it together, by the way, as a duo. It's not like it's a tandem that's attacking other teams in such a way that's like this is literally it could go down as a historic duo.
Like for example, right?
I'm sorry.
For example, right? The Celtics, they share the ball so much, and their players, that the productivity is spread out so much that it's hard to give anybody outside of Jason Tatum a look as a starter.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? But the Knicks, Cat has been playing better than Jalen Brunson. And then when you look at what Jalen Brunson's been doing, you can't deny him either. You know what I mean? So I'm not mad at it. Like I would hear Darius Garland, but Darius Garland objectively is not playing better than Jalen.
And he's been kind of inconsistent all season. Like he'll give you a 30-point performance, and then he'll give you a 10-point performance.
So you don't think what LaMelo is doing is creates enough distance to be a starter on his own individual merit, and you think the Knicks are good enough to deserve 2 All-Star starters?
Correct.
Yes. LaMelo's the reserve, man. LaMelo's the reserve.
Allen?
The way I look at it, so like in LaMelo and Jalen Brunson case, right? The way I look at it, winning is important to me, but like the All-Star is individual. I take consideration winning when it's like I'm trying to choose between 2 guys. So in this case, like I'm trying to choose between Jalen Brunson and LaMelo. Like I think because they've been playing on a very high level each, I'm gonna go give the nod to Jalen Brunson. So, and in
Jalen
terms
Brunson's
of like,
given us 26, 3, and 7 assists. LaMelo's given us 29, 6, and 8 assists.
And what percentage is Brunson?
42 from the Brunson, 48, 49 from the field, 39 from 3.
Okay, that's not as great as I thought, but that's still better than Melo because I know LaMelo. I've been watching.
Almost 50 and 40 though. Think about that. That's almost 50 and 40.
Yeah, it's close. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. It's good. It's good. LaMelo has not been shooting the ball that well, but
he's a chuck.
Like my second point, he is a chuck. But my second point I was going to make is
his job.
Me, I don't mind like the fact that like the Knicks have 2 starters because I do think winning teams should have like 2 All-Stars. To me, it don't matter.
Yes, All-Stars, but starters.
Yeah, but to me, the starters don't really matter that much whether you start or reserve because the fan vote takes so much of it that like you know what I mean. It's like I'm not taking that to account whether you starter or a reserve. I think.
But just also
the players might see it. And to me, if you were All-Star, you were All-Star.
Right.
So I think
so you admit it.
What? Admit what?
The Knicks fans have striked again.
No,
because he's been the best at his position. Like I don't know. I wouldn't take anyone else over Karl Anthony Towns. You might be able to argue Brunson, maybe, but like that's not crazy to me.
Jalen Brunson had to work to get to be a starter. He was not started. He was not a starter for most of the voting.
Right, that's a fact.
He was not a starter.
So what does that mean? That means Knicks fans kicked up.
No,
it's not just his play kicked up.
And said, "Wait a second,
kicked up.
This guy should be a starter."
Actually, I could hold on. Keep talking. I might.
Because let me ask you.
Yeah, I'm pulling it up.
Who is a better point guard in the East than Jalen Brunson right now? Literally nobody. Literally nobody. You can make arguments for other people. You could try, but all together they'll fall flat because then you got to go to what's the team doing, and who's he working with? And he is. You can honestly say part of Cat's greatness is the fact that he's playing with Jalen Brunson and Jalen Brunson is playing off of him. That's where the tandem comes in. They are actually making each other better.
Pick and roll tandem in the league right now.
They, without a doubt.
Pick and pop, pick and roll, whatever.
Pick and pop, and the fact that they're both so dangerous from it, they can attack you 3 ways from that one single action. It's insane.
Yeah.
They could probably attack you 4 or 5 ways from that single action. I take that back.
So you're right. It wasn't the fans because the fans actually he led in All-Star voting in the East for guards in the fan vote. The media and the players is what got Brunson over.
Yep.
Yeah.
I remember that. I remember hearing that. How this is a new thing, right? That the fan voting is only 50%, right?
It's been the last 3 years. It's been the last 3 years.
Yeah.
There's a lot of casuals out there that don't know ball, and they would vote LaMelo because they see him throwing it off the glass.
The NBA changed
it but it was.
I was about to say. Not for Julia.
Here's the thing, though.
This is a joke.
There's two groups he leads with, and there's only one group he doesn't because he was third for All-Star guards in the player vote.
Who, Brunson?
No, LaMelo. But he was 7th in media votes. So he was first in fan vote. He was 3rd in player vote. So the fans and the players believe this man is a starter.
No.
If
he's
I
third,
believe he's an all-star.
You got to be second to be a starter, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
because there's no spots. There's no spots. It's all
No.
you know.
No, it's guards and
forwards.
forwards.
There's two guards. Yeah, there's guards and forwards. Two guards and three. Yeah, 3 forwards.
So the players didn't think he was a starter either.
I want to see how close it was, though.
It's probably close.
I mean, we're belaboring this point, but
I mean, this is the point of the argument. There's not too many more arguments.
That's fair.
Okay, so look, Brunson was second,
right?
In player vote,
right?
I want to know how many actual votes it was.
It's probably close.
LaMelo got 63.
What's LaMelo's
the person?
29, 6, and 8.
Truth be told, the person I'm surprised about the most is Donovan Mitchell. I didn't think he was going to get enough fan votes to be up there.
No, that's
He's
crazy.
Best record in the league.
Yeah, like
I didn't think the fans was. I thought the fans was going to. I thought it was going to be enough for that LaMelo and Brunson together. I just didn't think he was going to get the fan votes.
Honestly, when in this positionless basketball, it used to be that the center position got lost, but thanks to Jokic and Kat and Embiid and a bunch of other guys, centers are back, and now the shooting guard position is almost entirely lost. That's why in the West we have 2 point guards taking up the guard spot, and Donovan Mitchell low key might be, Yeah, Donovan Mitchell might be not just the best shooting guard out there, but probably one of the only shooting guards left, because every other shooting guard got either relegated like Clay to a small ball 3, or they're now playing point guard, off ball ball handler, and not
Jaylen Brown is the best shooting guard in the NBA.
Jaylen Brown plays small forward.
I don't care.
He does. No, he does though. He's right.
I don't care. I don't care. I don't care.
This is his point, though. This is his point.
That's exactly my point, actually.
Yeah, but we know better. We
I mean, we might.
like how we all know Anthony Davis is a power forward.
I don't know that he's a power forward.
Yes, you do.
I don't know that he's a
power forward. Yes, you do.
I know he wants to be. He wants to be.
He's a power forward.
I know he wants to be, because I've seen him be too good at the center position.
So
I
what?
really don't know.
So what?
I really don't. Especially now in today's game.
Is LeBron James a point guard?
Yes.
All right, man. All right, moving on.
LeBron James might be the.
There is nothing guard about LeBron James. There's never.
Was Magic Johnson a point guard?
What are you talking about? He has a guard-like vision.
You said Magic and LeBron have
vision isn't restricted to position. Yeah. That's the problem.
But you said Magic and LeBron have the same game. You said that on this podcast.
That's correct.
You said that.
And Magic's the best point guard ever. With Steph
but
being
game doesn't you can have similar games and not play the same position.
Why does he have the similar game as a point guard?
They're the same height.
That's the game he developed, but that doesn't mean that's how.
So his game is point guard like.
Hold on, wait a second.
Which is why people get confused.
They're the same height, have the same role on the same team.
Correct.
Okay, you know how I listen. You know how I. Let me define how I define position. Right.
Yeah.
When the way I define natural position, I was just having this conversation. Shout out to my boy Ben Weiner. If you're watching this, I suggested you did. Hopefully you tapping in. I had this debate with him the other night over dinner when the All-Star starters got announced. I define your natural position. I think positions. It's in the name, right? I define your position by the area on the court that you play the most, where you attack from, what you're typically defending, where you typically operate on the court, right? Points, wings, centers, right? If you are a point, you do your work at the point of attack. So on offense, you're working from the top. On defense, you're guarding the point of attack. If you're a wing, you operate on the wings. You guard the wings. You score from the wings. And if you're a center, you do your work in the center. You defend the center of the paint on defense, and you do the most of your work in the center, right? LeBron James does not operate at the point of attack. He never has.
A lot.
No, he doesn't. No, he does not. He is a wing.
He literally comes down to the top, sizes up, and will go straight on from there all the time.
From the wing. He's notoriously a left wing 3 shooter. No, like
that's a left as a shooter. As a shooter, sure. But when we're talking about there's a lot of positions and a lot of times
when you know how you pick plays in the playbook in 2K, he would not be pick and roll point. It would be wing pick and roll.
That's funny because when they won the chip, they actually did pick and roll point with him playing the point with Anthony Davis.
Yes. He played that role because that's how the team was constructed. I'm not saying
because that's when he's at his best.
Incorrect.
That's literally when he's at his best.
Incorrect. He is naturally.
And in Miami, he did the same
20 years
thing.
No, he did not. We have
yes,
20
he
years
did.
of footage.
He attacked a lot from the top.
What is this guy talking about?
Alan,
what is this guy talking about?
It was more the point, honestly, on the Heat.
Thank you. Thank you.
But then when Dwayne went down, it was LeBron.
He went down.
Y'all are talking, but please disconnect ball. Remember the definition I just gave you. Disconnect handling of the ball and usage from area on the floor. LeBron James having a high usage and having the ball in his hands most possessions does not mean that he's operating from the point. He's not operating from the point of attack. He's operating on the wing. That's why the offense is always so hard to adjust when you play with LeBron, because the offense is being generated and initiated from the wing.
I'll say this, right? LeBron, you're right, fam. But I think why Andre is saying what he's saying is because he's so versatile. He will go to the top of the key.
Yeah, I know why there's the confusion, because LeBron James can play any position. Yeah. But we've had 22 years of footage and experience to know what his natural position is. Naturally, he wants to play on the wing. He defends wing players. Will he step out and guard the point of attack if need be? Sure. But he's usually guarding a wing, and he's usually attacking, scoring, assisting, doing work from the wing. He's a natural wing.
My question to you is, guys like Jordan and Kobe, what would you say about them? Because they operated from the box mostly.
But where on the box? Elbow.
Not typically, all they get down low too.
Elbow. Sometimes, yeah, but it's the same thing with again, same thing with LeBron. I'm not talking about that it's the majority of their offense, right? Like if you're a complete player, you can score and defend from anywhere, right? You can guard 1 through 5, you can score top, wing, low post. For sure, they had that ability to develop low post. If we were to put a composite together of all the buckets they scored in their career, I'm telling you, there would be an overwhelming majority of their buckets are going to be from the wing, and that includes post-up work. It would be from the elbow. Kobe posted up from the elbow significantly more than he posted up from the low block. That's a fact.
Yeah, I'll say that about Kobe. I think Jordan a lot was in the
he was a little elbow like down, but I'm not. He wasn't on the square for majority.
It was close to it. He did a lot of his work in that post up position. But Kobe, you're right though. Kobe was more elbow-ish.
Wing players. Yeah, so that's how I define positions. I look at where do you attack on the floor, right? That's why, like, even though, like, I'll take myself for example. I play a lot of what people would guard to guard, but naturally, even if I'm not going to be the point and have high usage, if I get the ball in the wing, 7 times out of 10, I'm dribbling out to the top because I'm naturally a point. So even if I'm not going to be the facilitator on the team, if I'm being asked to score, I'm going to position myself at the top because that's where I'm naturally comfortable doing my work.
So you think that's more important than the role that you play on the team?
Yes, because position doesn't equal role. Because position doesn't equal role, especially in today's NBA. We've seen that. Position and role have nothing to do with each other. Yeah. So when I'm talking about position, I'm talking about naturally as a player, where you like to go. So yes, that role speaks to game, which is why, thank you for tying it together for me, which is why I say LeBron and Magic have the same game. Right? They had similar roles on their teams. They have the same game, but they're not naturally the same position. Magic Johnson is working from the top 90% of the game. LeBron James is not.
Yeah. I mean, when Magic wanted to score, he did download him.
That's a fact.
Of course, again, like I said, but scoring wasn't the thing he did most on offense.
Yeah.
So we're talking about the majority of the work you do. The majority of the work LeBron does is on the wing. The majority of the work Magic did was from the top.
That's fair. Yeah, I never thought about it like that. That makes sense.
That's how I think about position. That's why when I'm watching a young player, like young players get their positions messed up all the time. We talk about it all the time. Coaches just putting them in what they think makes the most balanced lineup or makes the best for mismatches. But I could watch a player and I can know when they're out of position because no matter what they're being told to do, I watch where they naturally want to go or / where they're most effective, right? So a lot of, and that's why I said about the NBA. That's why remember my whole rant about point guards. I'm tired of people getting point guard labels when they're not point guards, right? Like that's why I say like Luka and James Harden, never a day in their life were they a point guard, man. I don't care about usage percentages and assist numbers. Those men do not guard the point of attack ever, and they do not operate from the top.
They don't guard ever. Forget that. They don't guard
right,
ever.
but even whatever I'm just saying literally the players they guard. They do not guard the point of attack players on the other team, and they don't operate from the top. They are wing guys. They just have high usage and high assist rates from the wing. It's why Kyrie is not a point guard. He likes to attack from the wing, even though he's 6'2".
It's tough, man, because I can't overlook the roles that they have on their team. Like it's hard to overlook that.
It's separate and apart.
I hear what you're saying. I just don't know. I don't know if I'd consider. I don't know.
It's all Mike D'Antoni's. Mike D'Antoni.
That's a fact.
He's the person that got people to blend the idea of role and position. And that's not how it goes. Like you are what you are, bro. Like we would have never looked at Allen Iverson. Allen Iverson's not a point guard. We can all agree on that, right?
Yeah. Yes.
Right? In a modern NBA, we would call him a point guard.
Yeah, that's a fact. You're right.
But he's not, and we know he's not. Right?
So the Mavericks have no point.
Yes. Correct.
They don't have a point guard.
That's also part of the. That's part
crazy.
Of, okay, so the 2010s. No, watch this. The 2010s was the era of no real true centers. They had a lot of tall guys. They would play at the 5. That would play the role of a center. Would play the role of a center. But that was the narrative, right? There were no centers. There was no guys that really were doing work in the center of the paint in the 2010s, at least as starters, right?
Well, Marc Gasol, hold on.
Even he was at the nail. He was at the free throw line extended.
At the nail, free throw, and at the top a lot.
Entry passes to Zach Randolph.
Fact, right?
Yeah.
In the 2020s, it's the era, in my opinion, there's not really a lot of point guards out there. There's a lot of people playing one, apparently, based on usage. Yeah. But a lot of those guys, their natural position is not point, man.
What about
that started with Derrick Rose and Russell Westbrook.
You
threw these two small shooting guards at the point guard position. But in a prior era, Russell Westbrook would have been Dwayne Wade, bro. I say that all the time. Guys just decided that if you're under 6'5", you got to play point.
But
the league just decided that.
But I think you need to leave room for evolution, because the conversation me and you had about Westbrook and Dwayne Wade, I don't think Westbrook would have been as great if he was.
Yeah, but that's a separate question.
But I'm saying,
I don't know if that's true.
Like the evolution.
I know we debated that at length, so like I'm agreeing to disagree on that point. But I'm saying that's a separate question than what they're.
Was I here for this conversation? Because I don't remember.
You were. We had a 3-hour-long pod about it.
Yeah.
But I'm saying that's a separate conversation from what your natural position is, right? Because I've defined what I'm using to answer that, right? What's your
if this continues for like another 20 years, what are you gonna say? There's just no.
I don't think it will. The game, like your point, continues to evolve. I think right now we actually just identified it, right? You guys just talked about it. Natural shooting guards are disappearing.
Yeah,
but they're turning into point guard, but you're saying they're not real points.
Exactly.
But at a certain point, you're just gonna say there's no more point guard. Like what?
No, they're just
it might come back.
Might come back. I mean, look at Phoenix, right? Look at Phoenix. Phoenix, based on the players they have, had very late realized we need a natural point guard on this team, and they went and got Tyus Jones. Right, so like
they had a point guard. They got rid of
it. Stupid as hell. But see, I think so like as team roster construction continues to fluctuate, needs will be identified. Right.
I'll say they reach a peak in a certain place out. I'm not gonna lie. I've been thinking
the top, particularly in the East, the top 3 teams.
And what happens is it's talent based. When a talent comes in at a natural position, the league has to adjust. So the rise of Embiid and Jokic as natural centers has necessitated the return of having a natural center on your roster. The Lakers currently are struggling, and Anthony Davis is trying to point that out to Rob Pelinka every chance he gets. Yo, the prior NBA, I get why y'all put me at 5. It made sense. The NBA has moved back. There are real natural centers out here, and y'all have me guarding and trying to score against them.
80 is tired.
I am not a natural center. He's like, yo, we need to go get an actual center because there are actual centers out here busting our you-know-whats. Like,
facts. He ducking the smoke. He ducking the smoke.
Is it ducking if you're being
honest? No, you're right.
You're
right.
Natural,
you're right.
I'm naturally a 4. I got drafted. No one would have ever put my skinny 160-pound 6'11" frame against the center. You would have never done that.
No,
you would have never done that, right? But the 2010s got stuff messed up, and the Lakers like, ooh, we can slide you to 5. No, not anymore.
5, so I mean,
right.
The funniest part is the big rivalry was supposed to be AD versus Giannis at the 4 position.
4s at the 4. Yes, at the 4.
That's to your point. So I can see him. The thing is now with how power forwards operate, because
and what did Milwaukee do? What did Milwaukee do? They went and got a 5.
They got
a real 5. They went and got a real 5.
And
when we won, we had 2 real 5s. We had JaVale and Dwight.
Brook Lopez a real 5?
Yes, he's a real 5.
For sure.
He's one of the best blockers of all time.
Are you
one
kidding?
of the best
offense, he doesn't touch the paint anymore.
Yeah, because of Giannis.
On offense, they switched it out, yes. But in terms of defense, he's guarding the center of the paint.
And he gets boards. That's the 2 things the center does, get boards.
Hey, Giannis doesn't play like a 4.
Huh?
Giannis does not play like a 4 to me.
Giannis plays like an athletic.
That's because his role is a wing. But his natural position. But again, I consider 4 as wings.
A lot of 4s are wings.
But
that's
a change though.
That's
I don't know.
No. Horace Grant that we're not playing like that.
Let me clarify. The difference between a 4 and a 5. The reason why I call a 4 a wing, the reason why they're not a small wing, is distance from basket. But the area on the floor is the same. They're just further away. That's what made you a 4. If you didn't have to only score literally in the paint, if you could stretch out a little bit, the KGs of the world, the Dirks, and be far away from the basket and hit jumpers, you were a 4. But where were you hitting it? From the wing. You just weren't a small.
I think he's right.
Here's the thing. Now the evolution of the power forward position is that's not even the demand anymore. The demand for a lot of power forwards now are literally your 3-and-D. Your big 3-and-D guys that are
because the distance required to be a wing has expanded. There's no longer the excuse I'm big, so I could be a wing that only can operate this far. Now it's like, no, if you're a wing, you have to operate all the way out, and that's why the Lakers put him at 5, because they didn't trust his 3 anymore. And they said, if you're gonna be a wing operator, you're gonna have to hit that 3. And if you're not hitting the 3, you gotta get in the center, my boy.
And that's what I'm saying. So today, crazy. I don't know. Like, if you put him at 4 and get another center, I don't know how successful the Lakers.
But his 3 is back. That's why he's getting about it now. His 3 is back. So he's like, yeah, get someone down there. I did what you asked.
It's just 3-point field goal percentage. Hold on.
Yeah, that's a fact. I gotta find out what this is. And then also,
he's not a league leader, but he's also not. You have to guard it now. Like he's had multiple games where he hits multiple 3s. Like
is it like 36%? Like, and my thing is, it's like other power forwards right now in the league are like OG Anunoby, Giannis.
They're wings.
Like but they're high 3-point shoot. So are you comfortable leaving him out on the perimeter? Because that's what it's going to take.
100%.
Not questioning his ability to guard his matchup. I'm talking about how much
he's shooting 30
him not being in the paint. That's
31
from the 3.
Low volume though.
That's even worse. That's even worse.
Wait, hold on. Can someone answer my question? For the Lakers, if you put him down at 4, are you comfortable with how much you're giving up on the inside if he's not there?
Well, the goal would be to get somebody who's good on the
defense. On defense?
Yeah.
He's not
goal is to not be giving up.
Hold on.
He's best as a safety.
Yeah. He might be the best help defender
ever. He may be the best help defender ever.
Yeah. That's his bread and butter right there.
That's gonna tire. I don't know.
To Andre's point, I will say
that's gonna tire him out more than having to take the bang, bang, bang.
Wait, hold on.
I don't know.
He prefers to be the safety.
Yo, hold on. to Andre's point, it would be hard to find somebody who's even as good as AD as an interior primary.
One of the best interior
because
defenders
he is one of the best ever.
all time,
but
honestly.
someone solid. Was JaVale or Dwight as good?
Arguably, Dwight was.
Not at that point.
JaVale was arguably.
No, guarding the
JaVale
rim
was a monster.
he was nowhere near as good as AD. What he was comparable to AD was guarding centers.
Right.
Yeah.
That's and there's plenty of guys in the league that can guard centers. The rim protection y'all are talking about, AD is still going to give you that in a help position. But we need someone to actually full-time guard the center.
I think the best teams have centers that can guard centers.
Exactly.
But they're on the best teams for a reason, which is why it's going to be hard.
Which is why that is the key to us becoming one of the best teams. We got to go figure that out. We got to go get someone that can guard the center.
This is why Charles Barkley says y'all frauds.
I don't think we're frauds.
Go get Rudy.
We're not portraying.
Oh! Wait a second. Wait a second.
The person y'all need is your worst. That's hilarious. Go get Rudy. That's hilarious.
We need a high IQ center. We need a high IQ center.
Oh my God.
Rudy,
bro, give me Clint
3-time defensive player of the year. You know what?
Clint Capella. Give me Jakob Poeltl.
Clint Capella will be great.
Give me Jakob Poeltl. Give me Jonas Valanciunas. Give me Walker Kessler, man. Give me Nick Claxton, bro. Give me Nick Claxton. Oh my God.
Nick Claxton would be fantastic. Nick Claxton is actually a lot like AD in the sense of defense. In the sense of playing safety, he is a lot.
You can't score. You're gonna have to shoot 50% from three.
No, if Nick Claxton and AD are on the same team, you're not scoring anything. It's over.
No, you just have to shoot the lights out. There's no layups.
There's not a lot of the
There's
only
no
teams
layups.
that might be able to survive it are like the Boston Celtics.
I want someone with a little more bruise to them though, because I think Jokic and Embiid would beat up Nick Claxton.
Yeah,
but they're not beating up AD.
Like I want a Wendell Carter. I want Jakob Poeltl. You know,
Clint Capella is not a defender like that, nor is Valanciunas.
Yeah, but they just got some size to take the banging.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, that sounds so crazy.
Give me Jonas Valanciunas.
Yo,
you know that was kind of crazy. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, that was.
Give me Goja Bitadze.
You see, you're naming guys on good teams. That's a problem. The Magic are a good team, even now.
I know. I'm trying to. Yo, give me Luke Cornett.
So what you giving up? What you giving up?
I don't know, but give me one of these guys, man.
That's the problem. That's the problem right there.
Give me Alex Len.
What you need to do is probably just trade AD and LeBron and start over, because I don't see.
Give me Drummond.
That would be so crazy.
Drummond.
Can you imagine that?
We had him. He just didn't resign. I don't know why. Like, it was a really great pickup on the buyout market. I was super hype about that shit. Like,
he's an East Coast guy. I don't think he want to be.
I know that was the problem. Yeah. Bring me Thomas Bryant back.
I like that.
Bryant.
I like that.
He's playing well. He just got traded in Indiana. He played well for them too.
I bet he is. That. Anyway, back to the point. Yeah, so that was a very, very long-winded way of why I said what I said, because that's how I look at position. Getting back to the starters, let's go to the West. Shea, no debate. Jokic, no debate. KD, no debate. LeBron, no debate. Right?
Yes, pretty much.
I think there's maybe an argument to be had about Stephen Curry, or are we giving him the legacy pass at this point?
Yes, the legacy pass.
More so than the legacy pass, it's in the Bay. You gotta give it to him. It's in the Bay, man. He hosting. You gotta give it to him.
Yeah. Are we agreed that individual merit alone, he's not having an all-star season?
It might still be all-star, but it's
reserve.
Yeah.
I'm not even sure. I have him on my fantasy team, bro, and he's putting up very regular numbers, bro.
What's his average? Like 22?
22 right now.
But I
22, 5, and 6 on 45% from the field.
Guards, I think there are guards in the West playing better than him. That's the problem.
I agree. Yeah. I think there are several guards playing better than him.
So that's why he at the very least he should be reserved. Technically speaking, he should not be a starter. But
now here's the real question.
Curry.
Does Russell?
So I just wanted, if we're agreed that it's a legacy pass, I'm cool with that. I wanted to see if anyone felt differently about that.
No argument. No argument here.
I have a real question.
What?
Oh, no.
Does Russell Westbrook
here you go.
reserve?
No.
He's elevating that team.
You're not a real Russell Westbrook fan because you constantly set him up to get.
Yo, you've been pulling his cards all episode, Alan. You're not a real Nets fan.
Pull that man's coat. Pull that man's coat.
Y'all were like this years ago.
Hey, bro.
That's why he mad. That's why he mad.
Like,
Dre ran from the grind. Dre said another rebuild. Dre said another rebuild. Absolutely not. Another one?
Look through another one.
Oh man,
that's funny.
Oh my god.
Listen.
Dude, do you honestly think this man needs to be all-star?
Man has mad teams. Leave me alone. I have one team.
Before we get to reserves, let's just talk about. So if we took legacy away, who would be another starter guard in the West? Ja, third in the West.
Ooh, Ja's a good one, but he's been. I know he missed a couple games. I don't know how much games
he's injured, but
Ja third in the West on 21, 4, and 8.
That's not better than Steph.
How much? 21.
21, 4, and 8.
Ooh.
I already looked at Jalen Green. His numbers don't support it, even though they're second in the West. I don't think there's another guard on OKC.
Fox.
Denver.
What about Luka?
He hasn't played enough.
He's injured, yeah.
Right.
Fox or Ant? It gotta be one of those two. Fox or Ant should
I was holding off Ant because Ant's obviously going to lead us to our reserve talk. But I mean, yeah, Fox 25, 5, and 6. I mean,
they've been balling.
Maybe.
The other Curry brand athlete.
Facts.
Making my son Mike.
Kyrie too, 24.
I mean, if you look at winning, the Kings are ahead of the Warriors too. I mean, did Fox get snubbed?
He might have got snubbed.
Fox did get snubbed. We don't talk about that enough.
He's gonna be reserved
snubbed for years.
Low key. He's
All
gonna
right,
be
so we
reserved.
agreed on that Steph got it on the legacy vote, but if we're talking about merit, Fox is probably the all-star starter.
Shut up about Norman Powell.
Get out of here.
Nobody cares.
We immediately got on his ass about that. Please move that name away.
He's been hooping though. He's been hooping.
Please move that name away from us. All right, so Fox got
snubbed,
but you got to respect the legacy.
Okay, actually, I take it back. 20. Norman Powell has 24, 3 and 2. That's not bad.
I wouldn't be surprised if he was a reserve.
3 and 2. You gotta hit 4 and 4 at least in those categories to talk all-star in the modern NBA.
Quick aside. If you Paul George, are you tight right now?
Tight.
How can you be?
Paul George.
You left.
Yeah, he left because he went to the 7. Yeah, that's facts. That's what he wanted. You're right. Never mind.
That's why he did it. And
paid in podcasting P. Paid in podcasting P.
No, I'm not gonna lie.
Y'all talking about running from the grind. He ran from the grind. He doesn't want to be.
No, I can't check that. He's grinded a lot. He grinded in Indiana. He went through some grind years in OKC, and he gave the Clippers 5 years. So stop it.
Yeah, I'm not jacking that either.
But the thing is, Paul George is still like Paul George though. So it's not like he fell off.
5. When did he show up? He showed up in 2019.
Yes.
Oh wow. Yeah.
Yes.
Wait, what did you say, Paul?
People forget how long that Clippers experiment was failing.
5 years is crazy. 5 years and nothing to show for it. That's crazy.
Well, hold on. Wait a second. Honestly, though, I truly believe that everybody on the Sixers still believes they can win the chip.
Next year, yeah.
No, this year.
No, they're smoking.
I think they believe that. Honestly,
they're smoking.
Because hold on. If they could sniff the plane, who's to say they can't go on a run like the Heat did? If Joel Embiid plays.
That's the top 3 teams in the East. You got to be realistic.
I've lived that life, brother.
Right.
I've lived that life.
Right. I think they live in
I've lived that. I'll tell you what. I'm very much more enjoying being actually a top 6 seed,
right?
And being delusional as a top 6 seed than being delusional as the 11th seed. having a much better time.
I'm sure. Listen, the thing is, with the
I went to the conference finals as an 11th seed, and I'm still having a better time.
Listen, the thing with the 76ers, they got a lot to figure out still. They got a lot of they have star power and have no idea what to do with it. And B's always injured. Tyrese Maxey is the best player on that team, and they're not ready to hand him the keys to the franchise. Paul George is podcasting, so they got to go figure out what's going on over there. They're not.
They also have no momentum, right? When we get to our talk about predictions for the last third of the season, they're 2-8 in their last 10, so it's not even like they're trending towards cracking the play-in. I mean, they're only 2 games behind the Bulls, so they may get luck out for the Bulls full throat tanking, but I heard the Bulls might be sellers. I mean, the Zach LaVine contract is the hardest contract in the world to trade right now.
Right.
So I don't think they'll find a suitor, but I heard they're trying to unload Ball. I heard they're trying to unload the young forward that they have.
Who?
They're trying to get rid of Vooch. Give me Vooch.
No, he's going to the Warriors. He's going to the Warriors.
He's not a defender, bro.
I know.
They don't need him.
It's hard out here, man.
Patrick Williams. I heard they're selling Patrick Williams. Okay. I heard they're selling Ball. I heard they're selling Vucevic. So, yeah, I don't know. You know, maybe they luck out there. But before we skip ahead to that, let's do quick reserve picks. So there's seven in each conference. Let's go backwards again. West. Let's go all around. Let's go all around, and we get one till we go to 7, and then we'll debate. So, Paul, you get the first pick. Who's the first Western reserve you're taking? I'll write it down.
Gotta be Fox first.
Okay, he takes Fox first.
Wait. Hold on. Wait. Let me look at this.
Oh my God, just take a name. It doesn't. We're gonna name them all.
I'm not looking at players. Hold on.
While he's doing that, I'm gonna give mine.
Oh, no. Let him finish.
I'm sticking with Fox.
Okay, first we got Fox drafted. Allen.
Western, right? If you go West, Wemby. I gotta give it to Wemby.
Trey.
12 seed.
Jalen Williams.
J-Dub for real? All right, I won't question it yet.
For real. He is the best two-way player in the game right now next to OG.
I won't question it. I'm gonna go. Yeah, you guys are wild. I'm going D-Book.
I was thinking him. He was like border from me.
So nobody for the Rockets?
No.
That's crazy.
Paul, take him. It's on you. There's 3 more spots.
Man. Y'all know why.
I mean, okay. All right, Alan.
Did we say Ant yet?
Nope.
No, we did not.
Yeah, I'm taking Ant for sure.
And with the last pick, Dre.
Anthony Davis.
Thank you.
What?
I didn't want to be the person to say it, but this is ridiculous that he was the last pick. You guys are out of here. Flipping mine. You out of here flipping mine. The Lakers are 5th.
Ja.
Oh, that's true.
Ja's numbers. I mean,
wait, are we taking?
Are
we taking Book over Kyrie?
No, I'm not doing that either.
Wait, all right, ready? All right, wait. We have our 7. Are there any that none of us disagree about? I would say there's no way you can disagree with Anthony Davis because he's going to be all second team this year again. Yeah. But maybe you guys feel differently.
No, I think they're guys.
He was an MVP candidate. He was an MVP candidate for the first third of the season.
Yeah. I don't disagree with Anthony Davis at all.
All right, Anthony Davis is not. Hold on. We're gonna see who's replaceable. Ant, replaceable, or are we all agreed?
Let me pull up his number.
He's the best 3-point shooter in the league right now.
To be honest, let's put things in. Hold on. Let's put things in perspective. Wait a second. Can we honestly say that Anthony Edwards should be a lock over Norman Powell?
That's what I'm asking.
I don't know.
Before we say who would replace him, I just want to get together who we are saying is replaceable. So if that's a question that we all think is a question, then Ant's replaceable, so he's not locked. Jalen Green, I don't see how you can ever in any world say he's locked. D-Book.
You're wild.
I'm sorry. Hold on. I just want to give context to Paul's question. Norman Powell is averaging 23, 3 and 2.
Yo, but before I don't want to decide whether someone's a lock based on a singular comparison. Let's just decide if we think we can argue about them first, and then we can do comparisons. Is Jalen Green a lock? Is Jalen Green a lock?
Jalen Green is not a lock.
No.
So you got no representatives from the Rockets.
Didn't say that. We just said he's not a lock. Relax.
No.
We just said he's not a lock.
He's averaging 21, 4 and 3. Relax.
He's not a lock. It's not a lock. He might get in, but it's not a lock. D-Book, I think that's a lock.
I don't know if
disrespect is
crazy.
crazy.
I don't think. Wait, let me look at D-Book's numbers really quick.
It's like 26, 6 and 6. Like that's a lock.
Is that true? If that's true, then that's a lock.
For who?
D-Book is 26, 7 and 4. 25.7 is 26. I round up, so that's 26, 7,
26,
and
4 and 7. That's a lock. That's fine.
That's a lock, bro.
The Rockets are significantly.
So stop doing comparison. So you say Book is not a lock. If Paul doesn't agree, we got to keep him in the replaceable.
No, I don't believe. Nah.
All right, so he's replaceable. Jalen Williams, I think, is very easily replaceable.
Yes.
How is he replaceable?
Yes.
What? No.
Yeah.
He's averaging 24, 5 and 5.
If Book isn't a lock, then Jalen Williams with those numbers is not a lock.
Hold on. Let me give his defensive stats.
Wait, Dre, you don't have to yet because there's already 3 people that disagree, so it's already over. He's not a lock.
Niggas don't even know.
All right, Wemby. I think that's a lock.
Jalen Williams is nice.
I think Wemby's a lock.
Yes.
Yeah.
Allen, Paul.
Yeah, Wemby's locks to me.
Yeah.
Read his stats again. I want to say he's a lock. I think he's a lock, but just to be safe.
25, 11, and 4.
And the defensive numbers are crazy. So I'm saying he's a lock.
Yeah, 4 blocks.
Yes.
4 blocks and a steal.
4 blocks is crazy.
When you look at it like that, yes, he's a lock.
It's insane.
Right. So the big men are locks. Fox. I would be down. I could be convinced that he's not a lock, but I would be down to say he's a lock if you guys feel that way.
Listen. Here's my problem. Right? I'm not going to talk about
this? I didn't hear the name.
25, 5, and 6. I mean, I'm
not going to talk about individuals. Hold on. I said Jalen Williams' numbers looks like Norman Powell's numbers, right? And it's a truth.
He said I'm not going to talk about individuals and immediately.
Wait, no. Listen to what I'm saying, right? A lot of these numbers that we're rattling off are similar.
I know. That's why we're going through to see if anyone believes they're a lock.
Winning has to be the deciding factor, right?
For lock?
I think so. With these type of numbers, yeah.
So Fox. So you're saying Fox is not a lock because he's not winning enough?
I think none of them are locks except for maybe AD because of the Can you hear me?
I mean, yes. But by definition,
I think Wemby.
By definition, if we are deciding people by winning, that means they are not a lock. You know what I mean? That's by definition.
Yeah, that's why I don't know if I feel like winning is going to help us like thread the needle.
Determine,
guys. Yeah. I think Fox. I mean, you're right. Fox and D-Book to me have similar numbers, and y'all felt like D-Book wasn't a lock. That's why I said I could be convinced Fox is not a lock, but I felt the D-Book was a lock. So if y'all feel like Fox is not a lock, then I'm rolling. So Paul doesn't think Fox is a lock. All right, so then let's rock. Only locks are Wemby and Anthony Davis. Okay, Fox, Jalen Williams, D-Book, Jalen Green, Ant. Who do y'all want to? Who has an argument to replace one of those guys first? Norman Powell has been tossed around. Who do you think Norman Powell is taken out of that group?
Jalen Green.
Let's look at the numbers. The 4 and 2. I can't come on.
They're second seed, bro.
I'm taking Kyrie over Norman Powell.
I'm taking Kyrie over Norman Powell too. But
which means you're taking Kyrie over who? Let's
over whoever
out
we
of
just
this group.
said. Norman Powell.
Jalen Williams. I would agree with that. I think Kyrie
not
over
Jalen Williams. Not Jalen Williams.
Yes.
Jalen Williams. Hold on. I'm saying Jalen Green. Jalen Williams is averaging 25, 5 and 5, 2 steals and a block. He's
averaging 25?
21. No. 21.
Oh, bro, stop it then.
Hold on.
Kyrie's averaging 25, 5 and 5. on 48% from the field.
We're talking about. I think Kyrie replaces Jalen Green for sure, and then
all right. So we're on Jalen Green first. Okay, so for Jalen Green, I'm here for Kyrie over Jalen Green.
100%.
Can we all agree on that?
Correct. Yeah. And then my argument was saying it would be
Kyrie over Jalen Green.
Yeah,
for sure.
So you're telling me the second seed got no representatives?
No.
Wildin'. I'm not hearing that.
They're winning. They're a great team. They don't have an all-star. They're a great team.
Quiet is kept. Someone pull up Sengun's numbers for me. I want to see.
Yeah, maybe he's their all-star.
I might put him over Jalen.
Paul logged off, man.
Not Jalen. Yeah, I might put him over Jalen Williams, maybe.
I'm about
to mean Jalen Green.
No, Jalen Green.
We're talking about Jalen Green and whether he who were Sengun. Where are you?
I got you. Hold on.
He's 19, 10, and 5. That's their all-star, Paul.
Yeah, that's their all-star.
And what's his name is what right now?
Like 21 and something.
Who? Jalen Williams?
Jalen Green. Jalen Green, Dre. Jalen Green.
21, 4, and 3, no defensive stats.
What's his field goal percentage?
Let me tell you.
So what? He's averaging 4 and 3. He's not the all-star on that team. Shangun's giving you 20 and 10, basically. That's the all-star, since you think they deserve an all-star. All right, so if we do Shangun for Green to keep Rockets, I'm cool with that.
That's fine.
They gotta have
Kyrie versus Jalen Williams. They gotta give it to Kyrie, but Jalen Williams should be considered.
I think Kyrie's getting Jalen Williams the F out of here.
Yeah, that's facts.
I think so
I'm not gonna lie.
I think so too.
But I'm just saying, Jalen Williams, just because people don't know, 21, 5, 5, 2, and 1, that he should be deeply considered.
Not 21 points, but I'm sorry, not today's NBA.
But he's playing with Shea, who's averaging 32.
I don't care.
There's nothing more he can do.
I don't care.
There's nothing.
Okay, so here's how it looks now. We did 2 replacements. It's now Fox, Kyrie, Book, Shangun, Ant.
That's a lot of guards.
Does anyone feel bad about that? It's 3 guards. It's 4 guards, 3 bigs. That's usually how it goes.
Yeah.
Plus
I'm not mad at all.
And
Wemby.
Wemby. I'm not mad at all.
I like that. I like that a lot. All right, let's lock that in. Those are our official fast breaks reserve picks. Fox, Kyrie, Book, Shangun, Ant, Wemby, Davis. I like that a lot. Okay. Going to the East.
Like that in the Shangun.
I think I'm with Paul that as a second seed, they probably should get one.
Yeah.
And if you look at that team, Shangun would be the all-star.
No, I agree. So Memphis not getting one?
We're not going to go down the top 4 and say all 4 deserve one all-star. I don't think
kind of are. True. That's kind of what we're doing.
Hold on. Ja would be in if he played more games.
He also doesn't have all-star numbers this year, if we're being honest.
That's a fact.
He doesn't.
Oh, yeah, I guess that's why.
Which is why we got him out of there.
Yeah, all right.
Sure.
That's fair. Am I short?
I think when you talk about third seed, it's very easy to say a team's a third seed without an all-star. I think that's not crazy to say.
Yeah, that's true.
They're close to second. They have more wins than the second.
Maybe if he had put up some better numbers, they would be second.
That's crazy.
That's
literal. That's literal. He's 21-4. He's 21-4 and 8. If he became the 25-point scorer we know him to be, they would be second. No.
Ja has played 26 games this year. Yeah.
Yes, he hasn't played enough.
I like 40.
That's the only reason why.
Yeah. It's clipped. Yeah.
What's going on with Tyrese Halliburton? Why is he whack now?
We're gonna go to the East in a second, so we're locked. Okay, East. We're gonna go around. Everyone gets their pick. We're gonna reverse this time. Andre, first pick for East Reserve.
Oh shoot! Hold on. I'm gonna say no. I got someone. Cade Cunningham.
Yeah, for sure.
Early. I like it.
Wait,
early.
Who'd you say?
Sure.
Cade Cunningham.
Cade.
I love it. Paul, your pick.
I am picking. I'm picking Trey.
I knew you would.
My guy. Trey Young.
I feel like I did that last year too.
Yes, you did.
I think I did that last year.
Allen, third pick.
Tough, but Jaylen Brown. I'll be easy.
Great pick.
Yep, super easy.
Interesting.
I'm gonna go LaMelo. Super easy. Dre, fifth pick.
Oh, this is where
we got to get some bigs in here. We actually probably should only pick from here on out because we have 4
How
cards
low?
already. Not enough games, but
Nah,
I'll let
he
you
has
pick it.
enough games.
I want to tell you that to give you a chance, but if you want to stand on that pick,
Do not stand on that pick. Don't do
Ooh.
it. Don't do it. Don't do it.
do you want me to tell you how many games he's played? Do you want me to tell you how many games he's played?
Yeah, please.
Because I have him on my fantasy. Like I could
50.
like
Because I have a second pick if it's not him. But
he has
That's a 50 goal. That's-
played. Wait, I need the roster.
15 names.
15? No, then I gotta go Dame.
He has played, just so we could be completely accurate. He has played where I had it before. Where the hell?
GP games played.
Oh, there it is. He's played. Wait, what the hell? Where is it?
Hold on.
Hold on. I'll tell you.
You say your second pick was Dame?
Yeah, NBA. I need to go to ESPN.
Andre,
Yo,
you said
12,
Dame was your second
12.
pick?
Dame, if I can't pick. Oh, no, Powell doesn't get it. He's only
Yeah,
played
12 games. You on
Oh,
Dame?
Crazy.
I love you, Powell. I do. I love you, but it's got to go to Dame.
Don't shorten that man's name to Powell. That's nasty.
I said Powell.
All right, Dame. All right, Dame. Paul. There's another guard. We gotta put a big in here, y'all.
Yeah.
They don't have any good bigs in the
Guess
city.
what? Guess what?
That's why.
Guess
A
what?
forward. Get some forwards. Get some forwards.
Yeah,
Wait. To RJ, we're doing the reserves. Donovan is already a starter, so we're doing the reserve picks. But listen, I'm still not picking a big Tyler Hero.
Hey,
That's crazy.
Y'all are wilding
I pick a big. I pick a forward.
Y'all are
I pick a
wilding
forward.
out.
Siakam.
Siakam's trash.
All right.
Siakam.
So okay, now we have our 7. Now locks. I think the only locks in here are Cade, Jaylen Brown, and LaMelo. But let's go one by one. Cade, lock.
Lock.
Okay, Cade is a lock. Trae Young, I don't think that's a lock, so I'm going to say no already because I don't think so.
He might be a lock.
I don't think so, which means he's not.
I don't think. Yeah,
Jaylen Brown is a lock.
Jaylen Brown's a lock.
You sure?
LaMelo is a lock.
I don't think he's a lock. Nah, I don't think he's a lock.
LaMelo.
14.
He was 2 player votes away from being a starter.
And I think
You don't think he's a lock?
Because he's the Finals MVP and the team is still nice. Well, no, I don't think he's a lock.
Wait, are you talking about Jaylen Brown?
Jaylen Brown.
Oh,
You don't think Jaylen Brown's a lock?
What?
You don't think the Celtics are?
I wouldn't
You
be
don't
mad
think the
if
Celtics
he deserved
deserve
it.
2 All-Stars?
You said what?
You don't think the Celtics deserve 2 All-Stars?
I think the numbers that Jason Tatum was putting up. No, I think he's far ahead. Right
I don't
now.
want to hear super team from you in June. I don't want to hear super team.
No. Because
No. If you don't think Jaylen Brown's an All-Star this year, then I don't want to hear super team from you in June.
No, because the playoffs, Jason Tatum might shoot 3 for 21. So
I don't want to hear super team if you don't even give them 2 All-Stars.
Playoffs are different.
That's ridiculous, Paul. That's ridiculous. How are they a super team? They don't have 2 All-Stars. Make it make sense. Make it make sense.
That don't make no sense.
First of all,
make it make sense.
First, it makes sense because Jason Tatum has been more aggressive this year. Jason Tatum has taken it personally and has decided I'm going to score more and not allow Jaylen Brown or Derek White or Drew Holiday to carry me.
So it's not a
in the regular season.
So it's not a super team.
Are a different animal.
So it's not a super team.
Jaylen Brown is not a lot.
So it's not a super team.
I'm not saying he doesn't deserve it, but
he's not a super team. So all right, cool. It's not a super team. Cool.
No. Don't do that.
I'm clipping it. I'm clipping it.
Don't do that because KD 8-2. KD 8 on the Warriors too. All right, let's go.
What? Did anyone understand what he means by that?
Yeah,
not at all.
Explain that, Paul. I don't know what you.
What do you mean?
Just because Jason Tatum is eating doesn't mean that he's not. He doesn't have a super.
Was Steph not also an All-Star during those years?
Yeah.
I never.
In fact, I think they had 3.
All-Star. I said he's not a lock. Lock is the word. Lock is different, right?
All right, fair enough. That's fair enough.
Trae Young, he's not a lock. LaMelo, I think, is a lock.
LaMelo being a lock and Trae Young not being a lock is crazy.
LaMelo should be a lock. 14th. I don't think he's a lock. So he's not a lock.
Bro, he's 4th in the league in score. All right,
it's fine. He's hooping. the word.
Fine. Dame, not a lock.
No
one else is a lock. No one else on this list is a lock.
They're fourth, and he's averaging 25, 5, and 7.
Yeah, man, you won.
Oh, I take it back. Dame a lock.
Dame a lock. What are we saying?
He's averaging how much?
25, 5, and 7, and they're fourth.
All right, he might be a lot.
The Bucks have been quietly looking like.
No, they're getting it together. They're getting it together. Okay, no one else on this list is a lock, so let's talk about it. All right, I'm gonna go backwards. Siakam. I'm gonna go find some better forwards.
There's no better forwards.
Good luck. I've tried.
The entire time, unless you want to say Josh Hart is playing as a forward. That's
good luck.
Shut up.
That's the only
good luck trying to find a better forward.
Backup power forward in the league, man.
Mikhail
who?
It's really Paolo's fault for getting hurt.
Bridges.
It's really Paolo's fault for getting hurt.
As a forward?
Exactly.
You know what?
Maybe Evan Mobley, but his numbers not as good.
Oh yeah. What? Evan Mobley. We're bugging out. We're bugging out. Evan Mobley's an all-star. Get Siakam out of here.
Hold on.
That's his numbers not as good.
Darius Garland deserves to be all-star.
Here's the problem. He's averaging only 18, 8, and 3. And we damn sure can't give it to Bam, who's averaging 15, 5, and 8.
18, 8. We have to have some forwards. That's just a fact. Like we can't send 7 guards. So if we're looking for the best bigs and forwards out there, that would be Evan Mobley.
I have a question. Does that forward guard rule apply to reserves as well?
Yes.
Jared Allen should be considered because
Siakam's averaging 27 and 3.
I'm doing the winning thing. All right,
fair.
I'm doing the winning thing.
Evan Mobley and Jared Allen should both.
That's a tiebreaker.
What is Jared Allen?
14 and 10.
Wait, hold on. You know what we should do?
I'm taking Evan Mobley.
You know what we should do? Look at the guards and just eliminate, because if we can only have 4 guards.
Right.
We're doing that. We're just going by which. I'm just taking one of them at a time. But I think Siakam. Well. Maybe you're making an argument. Maybe Siakam and Mobley. So, all right, we'll do the guards first. Hero. I'm definitely taking Mobley over Hero.
You're bugging.
Mobley
over
Hero.
Are you crazy?
Ooh. Wait, what's Hero's numbers? He's been balling this year.
Yes, he has.
So we're not going to give Jimmy Butler a nod?
You're fun. Pat Riley got to give him a nod first.
Tyler Hero's averaging
Hero's
24, 6. That's pretty solid.
He's a lot. All
right, we'll come back to him.
Damn. There's a lot of good guards in the East.
Jaylen Brown, I still don't even know why he's not in here. We're not replacing Jaylen Brown with anyone that we're talking about.
No. Is he considered a forward?
Nor LaMelo. Yes, he is.
Oh, so then put him as a forward, and he's not.
So Trae Young. I'm taking Mobley over Trae Young.
Yeah. Gotta be. Trae Young's not making it this year.
He can come back.
Isn't it him?
No.
Who?
Leading the league in assists?
No.
Hey, it might be him. No, Jokic is not leading.
It's not. It's Oh no, it's Trae Young.
You gotta have Trae Young as an all-star, man.
All right, then Hero's gone, bro.
Yo. Oh, this is tough.
It's kind of hard in the East. Damn.
This is tough, man.
I don't think it is. I think Evan Mobley is a very easy, obvious solution to our problem.
Wait, what about Tyrese Maxey? Hold on.
No.
Nah.
If the Sixers were,
he's averaging 26, 4, and 6.
If the Sixers were better,
stop replacing guards with guards. We're trying to get rid of guards for forwards. We can then go through the guards. Right now, we have 2 guards locked. So out of the 5 players here, there's 1, 2, 3 guards. We have to get rid of one of these guards for a forward. We have to. I think that guard is Hero.
Yeah,
I can't say it's Hero.
Yeah.
It is Hero. Evan Mobley for Hero.
You can't get rid of him. I'm sorry, you can't.
Yeah. All right.
Okay. So Evan Mobley for Hero.
Damn Hero. Yeah.
He's going crazy.
Yeah. Hero going to be an injury reserve.
That's what's going
to for sure. Okay. So Evan Mobley, we locked in. Right. Are we locking in Jaylen Brown now finally as the other forward?
Yeah.
I don't even know why we even had to discuss him again.
6'6" forward is crazy, but
made no sense. Okay, I think Okay, left to replace is Trae Young, LaMelo, Siakam. I think Siakam should be replaced. Honestly,
I do too, but I don't know
I think
about who.
I think there's a better forward out there we can find.
I don't know that.
If y'all can give me one, I'll agree with you. Like, that's my better forward.
It's supposed to be Joel Embiid.
I mean, obviously, but you know.
Yeah, but he hasn't played. I'm not excited about Siakam either, but tell me a better forward.
Take any of the forwards on the Knicks, and you can do
Paul
that.
George.
Get out.
Paul George played 5.
The Pacers are. Do the Pacers have any? What do the Pacers stats look like?
Not good. I'll tell you who is not. Tyrese Halliburton's playing like garbage.
All right, yeah, we
Pacers
know that.
Are 5th.
What's Turner doing?
Nothing. Literally nothing. I'll give you the numbers right now.
Siakam is the best player on that team outside of Halliburton. He was last year as well. You got to.
Oh, I forgot Siakam is Pacers. All right, yeah. Then I'm not mad at Siakam. Yeah, slide Siakam. You're right. All right, Siakam in. All right.
Are you thinking some of the Raptors?
I dead was.
Funny.
I'm not even gonna hold you.
That's mad funny.
All right, so right now locked in, we have Cade, Dame, Mobley, Brown, Siakam. So we have space for 2 more guards. Are those guards Trae Young and LaMelo? I think so.
Yeah.
Wait, who did we say was a lock already? Just name them.
Wait, did we say guard?
Cade, Dame, Mobley, Brown, Siakam are currently our locks. We have space for 2 guards. Are Trae Young and LaMelo those guards, or does Garland get one of those guards out of here?
I don't think Garland gets any of those guards out of here.
I don't think so.
LaMelo has to be also.
Garland is so inconsistent. It's got to be LaMelo and Young.
What? He's inconsistent?
He's very inconsistent. I'll give you his stats right now.
Are we giving? I mean, I'm not best record
He's only
in the league.
All right, he's 21, 3 and 7.
Nah, he can't get those 2 guys out of here with that.
Not with that.
He can't.
Trae Young can't get assists.
He can't.
It's Trae LaMelo.
Now the league might do it because of the winning and giving Cavs 3 All-Stars, but for our picks, we know better than
I don't
that.
think we should. All love to Darius Garland. All love to all them boys.
And his last 10 games though, or so, if we look at the season in like thirds and stuff, last 10 games for Garland, he's been hooping.
I'm sure.
He definitely has. Is he hooping more than Trae Young and LaMelo though?
No.
LaMelo and Trae.
He has. Has Darius Garland with a team like his ever hit double figures on assists this season?
The Cavs have been moving the ball a lot.
No, he gets 9 a lot. I mean, he had 14 on December 31st.
If you're talking about assists, Trae Young has
November 17.
If you're talking about assists, Trae Young has to be there.
I mean, here's the thing. We know that it's probably going to be Garland instead of Trae Young because the league hates Trae Young because he's had better numbers than this year and he hasn't made it.
That's facts too.
But he's had better numbers than this year and he hasn't made it.
But the team hasn't been that as good though.
I will say
they're not that good right now.
They're 8 seed.
It's the coaches voting, so it might be Darius over LaMelo because they're not winning. The coaches.
I can see that over Trae. Yes, I can.
The coaches always take winning.
LaMelo is a tough man. Let's call us
regardless of what we think is going to happen. What are our picks? We believe Trae and LaMelo, right?
Yeah.
All right. So our East reserves are Cade Cunningham, Dame, Mobley, Jalen, Siakam, Trae Young, LaMelo. That sounds about right.
Yeah. That's it.
Okay, let's transition to our last topic. This is what the All-Star game is going to look like. The All-Star game, everyone traditionally says that after the All-Star game, it's ton-up time. I want to go all around. You get one team. Who's your one team that you pick who's going to ton up? So I'm going to go reverse again. Alan, who's the team you're picking in the league that's going to ton up post All-Star break? And what does ton up mean for you? Movement in the standings? Someone's going to go crazy individually?
This is a very good question. I think for me, I'm going to go with Pistons.
The Pistons are going to ton up?
Yeah.
How so? Standings or that's what I'm saying. How are you defining it? Standings or someone's going to go crazy?
I think standings. I think they have a good shot. They're only 6 right now. I think they have a good shot of making it top 5, which is really good for them.
Yeah, they're one game behind.
Yeah, they're 1 game behind. But I think the way Cade has been going crazy, I think once he gets the game to All-Star, I think it's going to give him more confidence. And the coach has been playing very well for them. They have new additions on the team with Tobias Harris and Hardaway.
Yeah.
They've both been balling. So I think
they're an NBA team now.
Yeah, they're facts.
In fact,
they're an NBA team now.
Now they're an NBA team.
It feels like they're just getting their confidence together, and I think they can make a run.
My bad.
Shout out to Tobias Harris.
Do you think moving up one spot in the standings is a ton up?
Yeah, because I think they're going to solidify that one spot. Because right now they're not that far from the play in either. Like he go either way for them.
Yeah, they're one game. They're 1 game out of and 1 game out of 5. They can go either way. So avoiding the play in and getting 5th and winning out a playoff spot. That's ton up. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I like the pick. Right?
Yeah.
Paul,
and ton up is different for everyone too. So that's their
fair enough.
But
Paul, who's your pick to ton up, and how are you defining the ton up?
I said at the beginning of the year that the Knicks are going to be the number 1 seed, and I'm standing on that.
They're 7.5 games back, Paul,
and they will catch it. You talk about turning up? You talk about turning up?
You think they're going to go on a 15-0 streak?
Right,
you think they're going to go on a 15-0 win streak?
Why not? Why not? Why
not?
Why not?
All right, who goes crazy? Who goes crazy to fuel that? Who goes crazy to fuel that? I'm not even debating you. I just want you to spell it out.
The Knicks have one of the best. The Knicks have one of the best, arguably the best offenses in the league, right? OG started the year hot. He slowed down. I predict that he's gonna turn up again and like be more
found his shot.
Yeah, get his shot back. But that's not the biggest difference. We are one of the worst defensive teams in the league.
Yep.
We have been frauds throughout November and most of December, right?
That's going to turn around.
I think it's already started.
Yeah,
I think it's already started. I'm seeing better defensive intensity. Mitchell Robinson's going to come back very soon.
Yeah,
He's gonna help the
yeah.
defense a lot.
Mitchell Robinson's been coming back for 5 years.
Cat, defensively in the paint is suspect. Some days he's good. Some days he's fool.
You got Mitchell Robinson out there and get Cat with him. Yo,
I'm not saying
you mean a natural center and not a power forward playing center?
Listen, what I don't even mean it like that because AD is not a natural center and he plays well defensively at the center.
That's a fact.
No, that's a fact. That's a fact.
You see what I'm saying? So I'm not even going there. I'm just saying we have a championship contender in us. I said we're winning the chip. I'm standing on that. And I think they're going to lock in and continue to play good defense, get better defensively. And the Cavaliers are not going to keep this up. We're going to pass the Celtics very soon. The Celtics they're losing their motivation right now. The Dolphins and the NBA are getting to them. Right, we're 2 games behind them right now.
Yeah, but doesn't that usually mean that? And they're not my pick, but isn't that classically the team that ton up after the All-Star break? Like, doesn't that typically for the championship contender, like, doesn't All-Star break signal, let's turn it on now and get right for the playoffs?
I don't think it's All-Star break for those. I think it's later on. I think it's like
March. Wouldn't that be the team that like maybe fights, gets the one? They're only 5.5 games back, 7.5 games back. Do you think you're gonna leapfrog the Celtics, who may surge, and the Cavs?
I think the Cavs are not going to keep this up. I think the Celtics surge is going to be later on, and I think the Knicks are hungrier because
what month do you think the Celtics surge comes?
March. I think it's late.
That's right. That's right after All-Star break.
No, it's not. That's
All-Star break is like mid-February.
Yeah.
So you're just talking about 2 weeks.
That matters.
So you think the Knicks are going to turn up literally the first game after break for 2 weeks and catch one?
I think they are mad.
There's not even enough games. There's not even enough.
They're
games.
not. I think.
Hold on. Just because I want you,
yeah.
I feel you, but I want you to speak accurately because literally in 2 weeks, that's maybe 6 games. So it's mathematically impossible for them.
That's not true.
In 2 weeks.
2 weeks is not 6 games.
At max, if there's 2 back-to-backs in both weeks, that's 8 games. That's not enough time for you to catch the one.
No, but that's enough. I think the one is gonna fall off, right? I think
it's literally the Cavs would have to lose all 8.
Not necessarily. Well, look, I'm saying by the end of the year, we're going.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. So that's.
But the turnover has to start now, though. So I think
Sure,
they're gonna turn.
but that's what I'm saying. If the Celtics if their surge is gonna come later, then it can't be March. You have to think they're not gonna surge to like April. I mean, April. Because if they surge in March, surge in March, you're gonna have a problem catching one.
I don't think so. We're only 2 games behind the Celtics, so mathematically,
I know, but if they're surging, they're closer to catching one than you are.
But if we're surging even a little earlier, then we're gonna pass them.
I don't know if that's how the math works. Alan might be better at that than me. But like they're 2 games ahead. They're 2 games ahead. Look, they're 2 games ahead. Let's say in your first 15 after All-Star break, let's say you go 12-3. Right?
Mm-hmm.
That means for you to catch them, they would have to go
10-5.
Yeah. And that's not surging. If they surge, they're also going to probably go 12-3.
Not even.
I don't think they're going to surge right away.
It goes by 0.5. It goes by 0.5. You know what I mean?
Yeah, actually, So actually, exactly. So for you to catch them, they would have to go like 8-7.
Yeah,
that's not true.
Yeah, a win is only 0.5 on games behind.
Well, I say this: we're going to play them too in February. So
I know, but so even say you beat them in that one, for you to catch them in the first 15, you would have to go like 12-3, and they would have to go 8-7, and they're not going to go 8-7 post All-Star break. They're gonna even if their surge is less than yours, if they go 9 and if they go 10-5, and you go 12-3, you didn't catch them.
That's not true because
let alone what the Cavs would have to do. The Cavs would have to collapse.
I'm saying the Cavs are going to fall off. I don't believe the Cavs.
They're going to collapse.
I don't think
they would have to go like 4-11.
I think the Cavs are not losing the 1 seed, bro.
They're not going 4-11, bro.
They're for a fact they're losing the 1 seed. They're not going to remain 1 seed. I don't care.
Think
what
about the numbers, though. You're telling me in the first 2 teams to All-Star they're going to go 4-11.
Hold on. Let's stop talking like the end of the year is here right now. There's 40 games to deal with, right?
I'm saying a post All-Star break turn up. So right out of the All-Star break, who's going to turn up? If you think you're saying the Knicks turn up post All-Star break is to get the 1, I'm assuming you mean by that means they're about to get the 1 shortly after All-Star.
No.
So let me re-ask the question, Paul. This is not a what is the league going to look like at the end of the year question. I'm asking you who is going to turn up post All-Star break.
The Knicks. And
then I ask you what turn up. No, but I'm asking. Hold on. I'm asking you what does the post All-Star break turn up look like?
Like mathematically,
like through end of February through March. Mathematically, it can't be getting the 1. They cannot do it by.
All right, so the two right after. But I think
that they catch the Celtics coming out of All-Star break, and they'll be poised to catch the 1 by the end of the year.
Yes.
Okay,
because of the turn up.
I can rock with that.
Yes,
I can rock with that. That's what I'm saying. When you say get the 1, I was like, they are not getting the 1 by March.
No.
That is impossible. Like,
but I was thinking the way I was thinking about it. I guess I didn't explain it properly. Is that turn up is going to propel them to the 1 seed by the end of the year?
Okay, sure, yeah.
They're going to be the hottest team in the league because the defense is going to step up.
Sure. Okay, Andre, who do you think? Who's your turn up team?
So I said it in the beginning when we were talking about the Jimmy Butler news, and I'm going to stand on it now. If the Spurs make a move to land Jimmy Butler, and now Wemby's going to be a reserve and he's going to play in the All-Star game, I promise you they are overtaking and getting up to this 2 spot, and they're going to make some noise.
To the 2 spot?
That's your ass.
What's wrong with you, bro?
Hot take specialist.
What's wrong with you, bro?
He's back.
You bet your ass. Let me tell you something.
By March?
That's kind of crazy.
Find a way to get Jimmy Butler because they're 20-22 right now. They're not far back.
Can you give me a serious?
I'm being so dead ass.
So wait, Andre, wait. So you're saying
they're only 8 games back?
Are you saying by the end of the year they're going to be 2nd seed or shortly after?
Do I have to give you the same thing that I'm
he's
again post turn up? What is it? March.
They're going to turn up by March. By March, if they get Jimmy Butler, I see him legitimately 6th seed.
What are they right now?
They're 12.
They're
5
games.
They're 5 games.
It's a big if. It's a big. If they don't get Jimmy Butler, you got anything. If they do get Jimmy Butler,
you're saying immediate chemistry.
Yes.
What does that trade even look like? We went through all the potential Jimmy trades. There's no trade for them to the Spurs.
There is a trade for them to the Spurs.
We went through all of them, bro. It doesn't
go
work.
Through all of them because
we did. We literally went through all of them. It doesn't work.
We went through generators of ones that work best, but it wasn't all.
No, we went through the ones that work, and we picked which ones we thought were best.
I kept saying, I still think the Spurs. I'm telling you,
trade doesn't exist to the Spurs. It doesn't work.
I don't know how it doesn't exist when you can do a 1-for-1 with Harrison Barnes and a pick.
I don't think so.
I don't think you could do 1-for-1 for Harrison Barnes.
You can't do that.
But I'm not sure it doesn't work. So I don't remember. I don't remember if it doesn't work.
I don't think it doesn't work. Maybe it's not 1-to-1.
You can't do 1-for-1.
I mean, we could put it in the dread right now.
Harrison Barnes.
For Harrison Barnes, you definitely can't do it for one.
Harrison Barnes and 2 picks.
Do you have a backup turn-up team?
Do I have a backup turn-up team? The Warriors, but for no other reason.
Are you dumb?
No, actually, no. I do have a legit backup team. My legit backup team is Orlando because Paolo and Franz are back.
That's good. I like that. And what does that turn up look like?
I don't like you laughing.
Right now they're at, I believe, 6th. I'm sorry, they're at 7th. I see them with those 2 back. I see them solidifying the 5th spot.
Where are they now? They're
at 7.
Yeah, I'm jacking that. I'm jacking. They pushed the Bucks for 4th. I'm jacking. They pushed the Bucks for 4th.
So the Bucks are tough because they only lost 17, and they are getting it together. If they have not, or if we're already not considering them, then getting it together. They're tough. Tough team. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, it's impossible. The Spurs go over the luxury tax, and the picks don't affect that.
Unless they just pay it.
No, the Spurs are definitely not paying the luxury tax. Are you crazy? For Jimmy Butler?
No.
That shit's not happening. Jimmy Butler is making $50 million, brother. I don't think you understand.
Yeah.
And if he opts in, he's making.
Harrison Barnes is making 18. Yeah, they know.
Yeah, bro, that shit does not work at all.
I don't know, boys. I can see it happening. I'm just saying.
It literally, it wouldn't be approved. It literally wouldn't be approved. Like it does not work.
I don't know.
You know why it'll be approved? You know why it'll be approved? Adam Silver has a vested interest in Wemby becoming the face of the league. My Lord. He has a vested interest. We've seen him interfere before. We've seen it.
We haven't.
Yes, we have.
No, we haven't.
Adam Silver.
No, we haven't.
No, not Adam Silver. Right. It was David Stern.
He don't do that because he has morals and integrity.
That's funny.
Oh man!
Interrupting business that 2 teams fully agreed to.
Yeah, we did documentary on that. That was so crazy.
Yeah, like they agreed. Both teams were fine.
It's been long enough. You could do a documentary though.
We need a doc.
Enough time has passed.
Both teams were happy to do it.
You know why?
Imagine
you know why?
GM.
You know why he did it? You know why he did it?
The GM of the Pelicans, the GMs of the Hornets. Imagine being told
he was the GM of the Hornets at the time.
No, he was the pseudo owner. Because the league owned the team.
Oh, okay, right. You're right.
That's what I'm saying. Imagine you were the GM of the Hornets, and Adam Silver goes, "Nah, that's not a good trade." I don't like it.
That's crazy.
Like, what do you mean, bro? Like, I just did mad work to figure this out. I just got us draft picks. I just got us 2 players to keep some decent talent. Like, what do you mean it's not a good trade?
That's crazy.
Listen,
unbelievable. All right.
If they this is why I always say, like, to all the Kobe hate, they were plotting against this man for years. This is nonsense. And it was never clear. I'm
gonna do what you expect me to do as a joke, and then I'll give you my real turn-up team. As a joke, obviously the Lakers are finna turn up because LeBron is gonna, start tuning his playoff body. We all know that happens after All-Star break.
0 Dark 30, here it comes.
Playoff mode activated.
I do think Rob figures out one more trade before the deadline. Or he gets a center on the buyout market. I don't know who it is going to be. It's going to be one of the random names that I read out earlier. And I think we climb, and I think we catch Denver for 4, and we get home court in the first round. I really hope they're not 5. I really, because the Clippers and us are both only 3 games behind them. even though we're one game better in the loss column.
I think the Nuggets turn up.
Yeah, those aren't even back.
I think I like to think that we and the Clippers both catch them, and they are in 6th, and they have to play Memphis. Please God,
Nuggets going to be 2nd seed at least. Watch.
You're bugging out.
Why not?
I can see that.
You're bugging out.
Why not?
I can see
Why
it.
not? They're going for the chip again. I'm telling you right now, they're back. They're back.
All right, listen, I'll give you this. They're 8-2 in their last 10. They've won four in a row. They're playing
They're
well.
only one game behind second.
They're playing well. I think Russell Westbrook is eventually going to Westbrook at some point in the regular season.
What does that mean?
No.
What does that mean?
You know what the problem
look, watch this. I think at some point Jamal is going to want the keys to the offense back.
Has he ever had the keys to the offense?
Mm-hmm.
Not the full keys, but he
not to be the facilitator, but in terms of like being the prominent guard on that team, he's gonna want that back.
I think in the playoffs, you might see that play out.
He's got to learn how to play with. Honestly, they have to learn how to play together.
To bring him back,
I think Murray's been in and out. Murray's been in and out, and so Russ has been able to kind of just do his thing.
I feel like he's more comfortable with this. It looked like this is more to what you were talking about earlier. This feels like more like his natural position.
It is, but ego is a hell of a drug.
I don't think it's gonna play itself out though until the playoffs, which is why I think they're gonna come close to the Thunder. Watch. The Nuggets are back.
You're wild,
this is Jokic's
you
best
gassed
season.
West team so much, bro. I'm not letting you off the hook for gassing the Warriors. I'm not letting you off the hook for gassing the Rockets way too early. No, I
did not. No, I did not. Sengun got injured.
What do you owe me?
I'm gonna give it to you, but Sengun got injured.
Exactly.
Hey,
exactly. That was crazy. That was nuts.
Right there.
That was You were way too early on the Rockets. You gassed the Warriors. You said the Warriors were a contender, brother. Do you recall you saying that?
Yeah, but I forgot they didn't have a real center. that's the problem.
I think you gassed these West teams, bro. I'm not saying Denver isn't going to be a good playoff team, but catching the Thunder, absolutely not. I was right I actually think and I hate to do this, but I'm gonna give the Clippers some love. Kawhi's back. Kawhi's back, and I think we make a trade. I think both LA teams jump to get to the 4-5, and we get that LA first round matchup that everyone's been waiting for mad long.
But the Nuggets are going to move up to second, and the Rockets
I think the Nuggets slide to 6, and they got to deal with Ja.
And
I love that matchup. I love that matchup.
That's what he's hoping for.
Jokic with a good team.
I love that. Let those two teams deal with each other. I want the Clippers. Jokic, give me the Clippers and then give me Thunder in the second round. That young team not ready. Jokic, can we agree that if that's how it plays out, that we're going to the conference finals?
Man, the Nuggets are going to. They're going to be the second.
But wait, that's not what I asked you. I said, can we agree if that's how it plays out? If it goes OKC, Houston, Memphis, LA, Denver, top 6, whoever ends up being 7-8, which it'll probably stay the way it is, Dallas and Minnesota. Can we agree that Lakers are beating the Clippers in the first round and then OKC in the second round?
I cannot say that the Lakers.
I'm sorry. Did you say the Lakers are being OKC?
Oh no, sorry. If we're 4-5, we would. No, yeah. If we're 4-5, we play Oklahoma based on Oklahoma beating. Well, I don't know if Oklahoma has to play Dallas or Minnesota the first round. They may get out of there.
Minnesota is not good.
If Dallas falls to 8 and plays Minnesota and Luke is healthy, Dallas is getting them out of there.
Actually, yeah,
probably.
And then I think we beat Dallas in the second round for sure.
For sure, it's crazy.
For sure.
Actually, Dallas has some problems, bro. I think Derek Lively is about to miss like two or 3 months.
Which is why I think they might drop to 8. That's why I think they might drop to 8.
And if they drop to 8, they definitely may lose in the first round.
Luka is
with the second.
Fair enough. Even better, because I definitely think the Thunder not beating us.
Yeah, no, you're wild. Not this year. I don't know.
Bro, Chet's not even back yet.
Okay, and
they're not beating us without Chet. Are you crazy?
They could be.
Who's guarding Anthony Davis?
Isaiah Hartenstein.
You're bugged out. you're let's be serious. He's not a Knick anymore. Paul, he's not a Knick anymore. Let's be for real.
No, yeah, I'll be for real.
Let's be for real.
He's gonna give you all
those in it.
He's not a walk in the park.
He's guarding Anthony Davis in the playoffs. He's guarding Anthony Davis in the playoffs.
He's gonna make him work.
He's guarding, bro.
He's gonna make him work. I'm standing on that.
Come on. Like, let's just be serious for a second.
I am serious.
Dre, what do you think? If it plays out like that, if we get Clippers first round, Thunder second round, do the Lakers go to the conference finals?
No.
Who beats them?
The Thunder.
Who's guarding Anthony Davis?
I told you.
Chet. Who will
He's
be
not
back.
even back yet. He's not even back yet. You think Chet fresh back is guarding Anthony Davis?
I don't know if he's going to be fresh back by the playoffs, but I think he's coming back earlier than that.
First of all, the Lakers don't even feed Anthony Davis every game, all game. There are some games where it's more LeBron, Austin Reeves.
Also, don't forget about Isaiah Hartenstein. He's pretty good.
There are certain games where I watch and I'm like, AD's not getting the ball like that.
We're talking about the playoffs. Can we be serious? What is Isaiah Hartenstein doing against Anthony Davis?
Let me ask you something. Who's guarding? Who's guarding Shea? Who's guarding Shea?
Nobody.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I could be honest and be serious.
I know you're
nobody. Yeah, nobody. I'm serious about this. You guys are telling me Isaiah Hartenstein's about to do something with Anthony Marshawn Davis.
Wait a second. You gotta understand what I'm saying though.
But you don't think Chet at all?
No.
He's not gonna be back.
No.
But I'm saying though.
That man is lighting the caboose.
But hold on. But hold on. Wait a second. I'm saying it's not about shutting down AD or holding him to a bad field goal percentage.
Playoffs is about matchups. The Thunder showed us that last year. If you can't stop somebody and make them have to adjust, you're not beating a team.
He's going to make AD work. AD is not as strong as Joel Embiid. So Isaiah Hartenstein is going to make AD work. AD can have a good game, but if you make it work,
do the Thunder have the defensive personnel to make the Lakers adjust what they want to do on offense?
Not because of AD. I think it's because of LeBron. I think it's because of LeBron.
It's both.
It's both. I think Isaiah Hartenstein is going to make AD work a little bit.
At least with LeBron, you have some strong wings that you can throw bodies at him. And
not really.
You can throw bodies at him and you can double. You got Dort. You got
Jalen.
You got Dub. You got Dort. You have bodies you can throw. Yeah, but you got. Well, listen, no one's talking about stopping. I'm talking about having to make them adjust. You at least have bodies you can throw at him so that he has to see different looks. So LeBron's game might have to adjust. You have nothing that's going to make Anthony Davis adjust what he wants to do. Not a single thing. No, there's nobody on the roster.
What do you think AD is going to want to do? Face up?
No, face up and drive by. That's what he's been on this year. Turn, face, drive by, finish strong. And his mid-range has been working. So now it's pick your poison.
I think he's going to have to stick to the mid-range against Isaiah Hartenstein, which, again...
You think he can't blow by, finish strong on Isaiah Hartenstein, brother?
Why you act like Isaiah Hartenstein is food?
Why you act like Anthony Davis is one of the best players in the entire world? What's wrong with you?
Okay, we know that. But I'm saying he's going to work. I'm not saying he's going to,
Embiid put 50 on Hartenstein with one leg.
Man, that's not going to happen this year.
All right.
That's not going to happen.
Anyway,
I think we're belaboring this.
Real team, but anyway, that was kind of a joke, even though I do think that's how it's going to play out. I think that is a Western Conference Finals birthday. I think the same thing last year. I think if the standings had played out differently, we also could have got to the conference finals. We just ran into fucking Denver again. So if we can avoid them, if we both get a center and can avoid them, I think there's no other team that can really stop us in a playoff setting. In a playoff setting, I don't think Houston's not ready. Houston's not ready. We already know we can beat Memphis. The Clippers, I think, is a good first round matchup. I think that goes 6. I think we beat them though.
I don't know. It's close. Either way, I wouldn't be surprised if you beat them or they beat you.
Me either. But that's why I'm like, if that's the case, obviously I'm gonna pick my team. But I'm like, if it's there's no team other than Nuggets where I'm like, I'm not sure, right? Like everyone else is shaky. I think if it was Minnesota of last year coming back and strong again, I'd be like, shaky.
Let me ask you a question: do you believe in your offense enough to match the offense that the Thunder are gonna?
We need to make the trade. We need to make the trade.
The trade.
Yeah.
The trade.
Yeah.
The trick, not a trick. The trick.
Well, that's what I'm. Whatever. That was my preference anyway. I said if we go ahead and we get a center and maybe one more like another Dorian Finney, then yeah,
I don't see y'all doing it though.
My real team for turn up post All-Star break is actually if Dallas were able to get healthy, it would be Dallas, but I didn't know Derek Lively was also having issues. I thought if they just get Luka back consistently, I was gonna have Dallas popping up to 4, honestly.
Yeah, it just happened. Yep.
The Nuggets are gonna turn up, man. I'm telling you. Jokic with a good team is no joke.
Yeah.
No, I didn't say it was, but you know.
Man.
Oh man, he should.
Yeah, I'm telling you, man.
What if we get Walker Kessler?
That'd be good. That would be great.
If we get Walker Kessler, I'm no longer afraid of that man.
No, yeah, that'd be perfect. But they say that asking price is crazy.
And maybe Rob is ready. I'm hoping. I think this recent surge, 5 of our last 6. I think if we good right before, look really good right before. Like if we're pushing the Nuggets for 4th, straight up in the standings, I think Rob pulls the trigger and we go do it.
I mean, he should do it to do it. Like he should pull the trigger to make it happen.
No, but I get it though. Like you gotta really like. I think if you're gonna leverage, you gotta at least be pushing top 4 to be like, if we make a trade, this could be a championship team. If we slide and we're like 6, 7, he's not making the trade.
Farrell gonna be mad when Jokic gets another MVP and ends up in the finals.
I am, and we're gonna have that talk because I am. But I don't want to. I don't want to talk about it today. I can't talk about those. I can't talk about those 2 men, and like we have to have a break from it.
Where does Jason Tatum fit into the MVP?
I was just about to say he's on break too. Nope, we're not talking about Tatum, Shea, or Jokic for at least another month. Let's get to award before we start talking about those gentlemen again.
Fine.
I'm tapped out of those players.
Watch out for the Knicks. That's all I'm gonna say.
That's the
all right.
You know who would really good for y'all? Robert Williams, but he's always injured.
Yeah,
that's one.
Yeah,
Brogdon, but they both are very risky. Also, don't, and I've been saying this for one, not the other. If we get Wood and Vando back post All-Star, this is a different team.
You said who? Vando?
Vando and Wood.
Oh,
I don't know. It looked like Anthony Davis don't believe in Wood like that. The way he.
I don't either, but he could shoot, and he's tall. So I feel like he solves like the wing I'm looking for because he's like 6'9" and can shoot. Defensively, I don't love it, but he's long and can shoot. So it gives us like we can play like a long shooting lineup, like a lineup of like Austin, Braun, DFS, Wood, and AD. That's kind of tough.
Let me tell you something. I just sent you a video of what LeBron's going to do if he gets to the conference finals and is getting tired out by the Thunder. Just go watch that real quick and come back.
No one's tiring out LeBron James.
Okay.
And then Vando, if he ever plays basketball again, he gives us that thing. He just can't shoot that well, and that's the problem. We need those 2 players to morph into one player. And I think that's what the goal. Like if they come back, like with the minutes, they're basically trying to do that. Like give us 25 minutes with the both of them, equivalent of one player. Like we need Vando like 12 minutes of his defense in that 25 minutes, and then 12 minutes of Wood shooting in that 25 minutes, both at 6'9". Like, well, Vando's like 6'7", but you know.
Word.
All right, I think we did it, folks. Locking in under the 2-hour mark. Thank you once again for tapping in. Looking forward to the All-Star break and looking forward to seeing these teams ton up. The dog days of the NBA are almost over, folks, which means we're going to be locking in. We're going to be watching games, fast breaks. We haven't done a lot of game breakdowns lately, but we're going to be tapping in because the second half of the season is when regular season matchups get serious. So you'll be getting that analytical breakdown that we market ourselves and we brand ourselves for very soon. But we hope you've enjoyed sort of our conjecture in the meantime. See you then. This has been Fast Breaks. We out. Light it up.
Come on. It's fast breaks. Listen. We back with another one. Fast breaks, yeah, we coming with the takes. Never early, never late, but we always push the pace, yeah. And we really study tape, y'all just view the highlights. Man, we really watching games, yeah. You just watch from the stands. We run 3-man weeks, Paul, Trey, and Allen, yeah. Way more than a fan. We got love for the game. We don't have to pretend. Got it out the mud like you get it off the glass. I'm to run the fast break. Throw me the outlet. Yeah, we got it out the mud like you get it off the glass. Time to run the fast break. Throw me the outlet.